Hi guys, it's Sarah from Book Nerds and Fangirls, and today I thought it would be a great idea for Pride Month to share with you guys my favorite LGBTQAP plus couples. Now, a lot of these couples are gonna be male on male and female on female. So I think this is like more of a LGBT video, just because I haven't noticed a lot of couples out there that are a little bit more than just in the LGBT realm, so I don't think I'll be naming it that, so I'll probably be just putting it's my favorite LGBT couples, and if you have, any couples that you love that fit in any of these realms, that weren't mentioned today, just comment them down below and share with me some suggestions, because, of course, I don't really have a lot of personal experience, and I don't really know everything about the community, so just comment them down below, as well as some of your favorite LGBTIAP plus YouTubers, because I'm always looking for new YouTubers to follow that are in the community, and without further ado, I'll get started with one of my favorite couples, which is Kurt and Blaine from Glee. This is kind of an oldie, but a goodie. I think Glee ended in 2012, 2013. Actually, no, it didn't. It probably ended in like 2015. It just feels like it ended like years ago. But I remember Kurt and Blaine were one of the very few pairings for the LGBT that I actually liked on television. At first, and I really loved their love story, but their love story did spark some feuding between me and my father. I'll probably, tell that story in a story time at some point, but we fixed the situation, we talked about it, it's forgiven, forgotten, but I always remember Kurt and Blaine as the couple that sparked off my being a gay-straight alliance ally. I'll always remember that this is like the couple that always did that for me, so of course they're gonna be on my list because they're the most important. I really love Kurt and Blaine's relationship. They are so cute together, and even whenever they're pissed off at each other or mad at each other, they always come back to each other. And who could forget their first meeting when Kurt was going as an undercover spy to Blaine's school, and Blaine was singing Teenage Dream the first time he met Kurt, and it was just adorable. Their relationship is adorable, and their first kiss is probably one of my favorite first kisses on television ever. And I really hate it when my babies fight. I'm really glad they got married on Glee. Spoilers for Glee. Also, this video will probably be chock full of spoilers for my favorite couples, obviously, so I don't know, I'll put a timestamp for whenever I'm talking about the couples, so you can just skip around on those ones. Okay, so coming in at, well, I don't even think this is the actual number, it's just, my favorite couples. So coming in the same realm of my favorite couples are Brittany and Santana from Glee. I love Santana's too tough attitude, and Brittany's very caring attitude, and these two together are so awesome and amazing. I feel like even though they're opposites, they really complement each other. I also really love the fact that they were best friends first. First, it shows that your best friend really can be the love of your life, and I love how Santana is so hard for everyone except Brittany, and that's where she just crumbles, and it's just great. Great, I love the relationship with these two. Of course, I didn't really like the conflict wherever we get, like, Archie and Sam involved, because I do believe Brittany is bisexual. And Santana is a lesbian. But I really do like Glee's lesbian, gay, and bisexual representation, as well as their trans representation too, because they do have a transgender character, but there is no coupling with Alex that I believe their name was Alec. Actually, no, it's Unique. There we go. Unique was their name. I don't think there was a pairing with Unique that I actually really liked, so I didn't include her in this one. But if you want to know my favorite LGBTQ plus plus characters, comment down below and I'll be happy to share them with you. So coming in next is Mary Louise and Nora from the Vampire Diaries. Now, these two were kick-ass. They were only in there for, like, the first half of season 7. Well, not even the first half, like, a lot of it. They were only in there for, like, season 7, most of it. But I really did like their dynamic. I really liked that they were both kick-ass witches. I don't really think I like Mary Louise. I think it was more of a Nora thing. But I will say that how they fought for each other and fought for their love was awesome. Of course, I love the whole line of, we're in a different time now. We don't have to hide our love for each other. And I'm just like, this couple really shows the progression of LGBTQ plus couples. And yeah, we still have biased against them today, but at the same time, it's not as bad as what it once was. And I enjoy their pairing. So the next one is actually a book couple, and that's Brooke and Danny from The Last to Let Go. Even though there wasn't a lot about the couple, because the book has a much deeper message to it than in LGBTQ plus pairing. I do like how Danny was one of the very few people that Brooke could be herself with. I liked how Danny distracted Brooke from the situation that she was in. This is a really just cutesy couple, and I feel like I have to mention them. Because they are cute. So coming up next is yet another book couple, and that's Damian and Jack from the House of Night series. Now, Damian and Jack's relationship is one of the very few reasons that I still got into the House of Night series. As some of you may know, I liked the House of Night series at first. Then it became really tedious, and as some of you may know, I finally finished the House of Night series. Finally, it took me fucking forever, but I finished it. I'm not gonna do the Otherworld series because that's a little too much House of Night for me. No, thank you. But despite House of Nights' declining downfall for me, Damian and Jack were a really great couple. Like I said, there's gonna be spoilers, so of course, click to the next timestamp because I will be mentioning something drastic that happens in these books. But I found it really sad when Jack died. I didn't really want Damian with anyone else. Yeah, the reporter guy and him seemed like they would be a cute pairing, but I like Damian and Jack together, and I wish Jack never would have died. Because that just hurt my heart. Hurt a lot. The next couple is actually a spoiler for this book, so if you haven't read The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo yet, I would suggest to read that before I spoil this couple for you. If you haven't read it, click to the next timestamp below. But my favorite couple from that has got to be Evelyn and Celia. Yes, they do have quite the up and down relationship. Yes, Evelyn is pretty selfish when it comes to her relationship with Celia. She never thinks about Celia and how she feels sometimes. And I believe that Evelyn is also bisexual. She states that she's bisexual in this book, and I haven't read a lot of books with bisexual characters that don't just automatically make them look like a piece of shit. So it's good to have a book with bisexual representation that shows that bisexual people, sexual people are just part of the LGBT community. I really hate whenever people just all like, they're kind of just like non-existent and other stuff. I didn't really like that. Sorry, I was just remembering a couple couples that I liked that I forgot to add to the list. So, one moment. It'll only take me a minute. I'm going to find their names. I think I heard it. Okay. That's what her name was. Alright. Yeah, I feel ashamed that I forgot to add those, but okay. Onward with that. Sorry about it. But these things do tend to happen. So the next one is gonna be from a TV show. I love Cam and Mitchell from Modern Family. I believe that they have the best couple dynamic in the show. Their daughter Lily is so adorable. I've only watched like 4 seasons of Modern Family, so I don't know a lot that happens in Modern Family. But Cam and Mitchell, every time I watch it, I laugh so hard. I like their dynamic. They're just so hilarious. So coming up next is Grey's Anatomy, and one of my favorite couples on here are Callie and Arizona. Yes, of course, spoilers for this couple, obviously. Yes, they do end up getting divorced. Yes, Arizona ends up taking custody of Callie's daughter, but later Callie takes Sophia with her to New York and stuff. I don't know if Arizona is still on the show or not. I don't believe she is. Actually, yeah, I think she is. I think she is on the show, actually. Actually, like I said, some of the seasons of Grey's Anatomy I haven't seen yet, but what at first, Kelly and Arizona's relationship was so beautiful. I loved whenever Callie and Arizona had the storyline about Arizona losing her leg in a plane crash, and I liked how Callie helped her through that. I just think they're an adorable couple. Yes, they do have their moments where they're over dramatic, and yes, they do break up a handful of times, and they're permanently broken up on the show, which makes me sad, but you know, that's life. None of your Grey's Anatomy couples are safe, honestly. So coming up next is a couple that I rarely talk about, and that is Cosima and Dalphie from Orphan Black. I've only watched season 1 of Orphan Black. I think these two are kind of adorable, but I don't think it would be an LGBT list of my favorite couples if I didn't add Cosima and Dalphie to this, because even though I only watched season 1 of them, in it, I felt like their relationship was so cute that I had to put them on here. So this is more like an honorable mention, but still. So the next one I have is actually from Black Mirror, and that's Kelly and Yorkie, of course. Black Mirror is an anthology series. We only got 1 episode with them in it, but San Junipero is probably one of the best Black Mirror episodes in there. And I think their relationship is cute. Yet another honorable mention. Honestly, so the next honorable mention I have, because I've only watched season 1 of Orange is the New Black, is Alex and Piper. I just like their hate-love dynamic. I love lovers to haters, haters to lovers. Haters, and this, like, I feel like they're the epitome of this trope. Honestly, I think Alex's protectiveness of Piper is really awesome. I don't know if they're together in the new season. It feels like they're the whole split up, get back together, split up, get back together type deal, but I don't know. I'll have to watch the rest of Orange and New Black. Next one I have here is Stef and Lena from the Fosters. I really love their marriage dynamic. I really love the fact that they foster children together and they're foster mothers. And yes, they do have problems with their relationship like most other couples on this list, but they're just so adorable that I just have to mention them. So the next couple I have here, a lot of people probably won't agree with me on this one, but this is Emily and Alison from Pretty Little Liars. One of the hugest reasons why I don't watch The Perfectionist anymore is because Emily and Alison are getting a divorce on that show, and it makes me really sad. But I do get Emily's reasonings for divorcing Alison. Alison isn't really the best person in the world to love. She could be very complex and complicated. She could be very mean and bitchy, but Alison does have a soft spot when it comes to Emily. And I feel like, yeah, it was kind of a forced pairing for the last season because all the couples had to end up with someone. I guess I really hate when they use that, but at the same time, it happens, and I just loved their pairing. I know a lot of people liked their pairing, and I'm sad that, of course, they're over. And, of course, they have, like, 2 beautiful daughters together, so I don't know how, like, the Perfectionists are handling that, but at the same time, why do they have to break them up? So the next one is one of my more recent favorite couples, and that's Freya and Keelin from the originals. I just found their dynamic so cute. Of course, this relationship starts off with like them kidnapping Keelin and using her for their own advantage. But it ends up with, like, such a good friendship between Keelin and Freya, which turns into a blossoming relationship. And for how depressing that season was it was nice to have a little, like, lighter and happier times, and their wedding was just so cute. Cute, and they're so cute. So coming up next is one of the very first experiences I had with a lesbian couple. No, it is not. Tara and Willow from Buffy. They're not on this list because I didn't watch Buffy. I'm sorry. Sorry, but that is Alex and Paige from Degrassi. I remember watching Degrassi, not really knowing about LGBT dynamics. When I first watched Alex and Paige kissing, I was just all like, oh, I haven't seen that before, but it didn't really bug me. Of course, Paige is a mean girl, and Alex is like this tough rock chick, and you don't think that they would be a pairing. You don't think they would go together, but I liked them as a couple. I liked their dynamic as a couple. I thought they were really cute together. So coming up next is Ian and Mickey from Shameless. Do I really like this relationship as a whole? Not really, but I do like them as a couple. I just wish it wasn't so on again, off again, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. Of course, you know, Mickey comes from a very homophobic family. So of course he was very homophobic towards Ian at first because he was hiding his feelings of him. And who can forget, like, the iconic moment wherever Mickey was, like, at his, like, I think it was, like, his wedding celebration or something, or reception, and then he just, like, tells everyone, because I'm fucking gay, and I just think it was, like, one of the best coming out scenes I've ever seen in a show. And while I don't like Mickey particularly as a character, I love Ian and his relationships. His relationship with Mickey, like no other person that Ian has ever came close to dating has compared to him and Mickey's chemistry on the show. So I'm gonna put them on this list. So coming up next for my favorite LGBTQ+ couples is, of course, Cheryl and Toni from Riverdale. Now, Riverdale is one of those shows that I have to sit down and I have to binge watch it because I can't go week to week on this or else I get tired of Riverdale very easily. But one of the things in Riverdale that I like besides Betty and Jughead's relationship is Cheryl and Toni's relationship. Did I feel like it was a little warped in season 3 with the farm going on and Cheryl outing, I think it was Fangs for being gay? Yeah, there was a lot of stuff in their relationship in season 3 that I didn't agree with. More, like one of those also being, Toni moving in with Cheryl so fast, but no matter if, like, I don't agree with the decisions they make for this couple is still adorable. I love their fierce protectiveness of each other, especially Cheryl's fierce protectiveness of Toni. And I really hate Evelyn from the farm when it's all like, it's either the farm or Toni. And I'm like, no, it's not the farm or Toni, bitch. Bitch, I really wish I would have saw Toni fuck her up in some way, shape, or form. So coming up next is one of the couples that is so iconic from both book, movie, and TV show. And that's Alison and Magnus from Shadowhunters the Shadowhunters Chronicles, City of Bones, you know, whatever they're in, they're so cute together. I'm not going to really talk in depth about this character. These ones, but I really appreciate their relationship. Next up is another couple from Degrassi, and that's Marco and Dylan. I really like to see my baby Marco happy. He was, of course, one of the very first exposures I've had to LGBT couples. And they're a very cute couple. I didn't think that him and Paige's brother were gonna hook up, but hook up they did, and it was very cute. So next up, also from Pretty Little Liars, I got Emily and Maya. I like Emily with almost everyone she's with except Paige. I don't like Emily and Paige's relationship. I feel like Paige is too aggressive for Emily, honestly, and let's not forget that Paige tried to drown Emily just because, you know, of a swimming thing. It was just all like, oh, well, that's not a cute coupling whatsoever. But Emily and Maya were the very first couples on Pretty Little Liars, and I really loved their friendship dynamic, and I was really sad when Maya died in season 1. Because I would really have loved this relationship to progress to more than what it was, but I'll take it any way I can get it on that part. So next up I have Lafayette and Jesus from True Blood. I've only seen like a few episodes of True Blood, but I do like their marriage dynamic and their relationship dynamic. Of course, Jesus dies in the later seasons, which is probably why I didn't want to watch the rest of True Blood, because I hate it when my couplings die, but they're a very cute couple. So coming up next, I have Danny and Santana from Glee. Yes, I am a Brittana shipper to the end. But I did like Danny and Santana while they were a couple. It also helps their coupling that Danny is played by Demi Lovato, one of my favorite musical artists, as also in the LGBT community. But I really loved their coupling. They were really cute together. I really loved their "Here Comes the Sun" moment. If you haven't seen that moment, I was just Googling it, because it was a really cute coupling. So coming up next, I have Daryl and White Josh. Yes, that's his name. From Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. Now, this is another coupling that didn't end up together. I was very sad about that. But I do like who Daryl ended up with in the end of the series. Daryl is of course another bisexual character. I really liked Daryl and White Josh's dynamic, of course, and I really liked why they split up, and I like the fact that they stayed friends through it. But I was really sad when they broke up. So last but not least on this very long list of my favorite LGBTQ plus couples is Valencia and Bev. Now Valencia, of course, likes to get her way a lot. She's very controlling, but I do like how she softens around Bev. I really do like this coupling. We don't get a lot of their relationship dynamic in Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, but I really do like them together. And I like how Valencia lets down her walls with Bev, especially after she's been hurt by Josh. In the past. But I really like this coupling, and I really like all these couplings. So there you guys have it. That was my favorite LGBTQ plus pairings. What are some of your favorite pairings? Comment down below and let me know, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!